morning, everybody. It's actually afternoon. We're off work today. Today I usually have office hours, but Zion and I, usually go to our office today. Yeah, but we don't actually go today because Martin Luther King Day, so we're off. We follow like school schedule for the most part, but anyway, we're at this tuxedo place right now because Manny's going to be in a wedding in March, and he has to get fitted for that wedding before the end of this month, and so we only have not much longer, and we don't go out much, so today was the day that we actually had time to do that. So we're gonna go get him fitted and have a good day out. Okay, so quick turn of events. We went to get Manny's tux fitted for him, which I didn't vlog in there because it's one of those really small places, and also I was holding Zion and I was feeding him and stuff like that, so I just didn't get any clips in there. I did take a quick picture of Manny getting fitted, but anyway, it's because I wanted to show my mom mostly. But while he was getting fitted, the woman working there, I don't know if she owns it or what she does, I'm assuming, but she was super nice. I mean, she was just like talking to Zion and like so sweet with him and asking about him and everything. She was really, really sweet, and it was very friendly from the second we walked in. I honestly kind of dread going to those places because sometimes I feel like they act like you're bothering them, and it was like no appointment kind of thing, which I guess that's how they do it, but it was just like you had to go in and say like, hey, can you fit me for this? And I thought they might kind of be like, sure, and act annoyed, but she was so friendly, and really liked her. Well, while she was fitting Manny for the tux, she said that she's doing this bridal fair this weekend, or there is a bridal fair this weekend that she is in, that her store is in, and she asked if Manny would model in that bridal fair because she does tuxes, of course, so she's like showing her tuxes and things like that. So, oh, what's wrong? You gonna get out? We're gonna get out in a second. So she's like she asked if he would want to do that. Well, she asked more than once. The first time he just kind of laughed, and then she said like, I'm serious, if you want to do it. I really, like, a couple people backed out. I really need somebody to do it. And then she asked again. It's okay, he wants to get out of the car at this point, but she asked again, and I was like, I finally said like, well, I'll speak for him, and just he's typically not like a stage person. He doesn't really like to be on stage. And I didn't really tell her no, but I just kind of figured, because Manny even looked like he did not want to do that. If you don't know, that's not Manny's personality at all. He just typically doesn't like attention like that. He's not like me. Manny, in that way, is the opposite of me. I would love something like that. I've done things like that before. I love it. Any kind of photo shoot, any kind of modeling gig, I think it's so fun. Trying things on, I mean, it's right up my alley, right? But Manny's not typically like that. So when we left, we were talking about it, and he just seemed like he wanted to do it. He's talking. Do you like the attention like mommy? Oh yeah, you like the attention. He wants to get out of the car. He spit up all over his bib. But anyway, so it turns out Manny wanted to do it. I called the woman. I was like, listen, what are the details about this bridal fair? And she said she's gonna text Manny more information, but this weekend he's gonna be in a bridal fair, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really proud of him for doing that because it's kind of out of his comfort zone and something fun to do. So he has to go to rehearsal. I'll just have him obviously go to rehearsal by himself, but I would like to come to the bridal fair and be able to see him. So that's what we plan on doing. We'll come this weekend and watch him on Saturday to do the little bridal fair. So anyway, I thought that was super cool, really fun. Also, I got this at Target. I literally went into Target for this. You gonna get out? Did you poop? You kind of smell, so we're gonna check that out in a second. But it's Alani Nu, the energy drink. It's actually really good. Gotta get him out of the car. Okay, we're back home, and Zion just fell asleep actually on the car ride home, so he is in bed. Manny came in and transitioned him real quick into his bed so that we can put the stuff away and all that. Wanted to get him transitioned because it's actually his nap time, so hoping that he didn't get super woken up, whatever, but he just transitioned pretty well. So anyway, we made it home, went to Walmart real quick. Zion actually had to have a diaper change in Walmart, which we typically don't have to change him out just because we're never out for long. We don't go out much. Whenever we went to like Dallas for a conference, we had to do it a lot and stuff like that, but typically we're either in our office or at home, and both of those places are obviously super easy to change him. But Walmart is not the most like simple of setups to change a baby. But thankfully our backpack has like this little changing mat. Sometimes if a place is too difficult, we'll just change them in the car. We did that the other day. We've done that a few times, but like I said, usually we're not even out long enough to like where he needs to be changed or anything, but he pooped, so he had to be changed in there. And so anyway, I went in there, and like, it's so funny when you have a baby, everybody like talks to you and like they want to see the baby. So of course to see him, they kind of probably feel like they have to talk to me. But it's definitely like gets a lot more attention. And so it's always, you know, really something when everybody's like lined up to talk to the baby and you're like trying to not cause a poop mess all over Walmart. So one time we were in Walmart when he was littler, and he like had an explosion everywhere in his car seat and everything. That was an experience too. But he's super good. Actually, the woman in the bathroom, one of them mentioned like she couldn't believe he was just laying there letting me change him. And I'm used to that because obviously he's my first baby. I've obviously been around other babies, so I know some are not like that. But to me, the way that he is just normal because that's what I'm used to now because he's my baby and I change him all day long. But she was like, I can't believe he's like not screaming and just like, there's like, all my kids just screamed every time. She's like, they would have been like jumping off of that that thing and, you know, trying to get off of there and all that kind of stuff. But he's very easy. He just lays there and lets you change him. But yeah, it was an experience in there because like several people were wanting to talk, and this woman was like showing me pictures of her grandson and different things, and it was actually really nice. But it's a conversation starter for sure when you have kids. But I want to show you guys, I tried Alani Nu, and that's like the energy drink everybody's talking about. I have never been an energy drink person. The only caffeine that I even like, you know, I drink coffee every day. I love coffee. You guys know, it's like, I love coffee. And then I will drink like tea with caffeine or whatever. I do that, but coffee is a daily thing for me. I love coffee. But I've never been an energy drink person. I do like pop, you know, or soda or whatever you call it. I do like that. A lot, but I don't drink it as often as I used to. I pretty much only drink it like if we go out or if we happen to be at the dollar store and I grab one. We never keep it at home anymore, really. Rare occasion we'll get Sprite or something. But so I do like that, but I've never loved energy drinks. But I've seen a lot of people talk about Alani Nu, and the flavors sounded like flavors that I would like. So I wanted to run at Target today. I've never seen them anywhere, but I knew that Target had them. So we ran into Target. They had a whole thing of them. I was planning on getting like a small case. I figured they'd have like a little 4-pack or something. I didn't see that. So I just got 2 of them. I got the watermelon one that I showed in the car that I've actually seen that somebody said that was their favorite flavor. So that's why I picked that one up. And then another one that looked like it was supposed to be, I'll show it to you, like orange sickle or something, like dreamsicle kind of thing. I don't know. That's what it looked like. So I tried that. The one that I tried in the car was super good. I am breastfeeding, so I do watch my caffeine intake. I know some people are like, oh, it doesn't even really matter and all of that, but I do. When I was pregnant, I would always keep it 200 milligrams of caffeine a day or less. I mean, I was very, like, I was strict about it. That's just how I am. That's just what I felt like I should do. So I would like watch it. Even if I would go to Starbucks, I would look at their caffeine levels on their drinks, and I would judge what size I was going to get and all of that by that. So I was really strict, and even breastfeeding, I know it's recommended 300 or less. And you know, everything you read says something different, but 300 is pretty standard for breastfeeding is what I've read. And then some people say like, oh, it doesn't affect my baby. I drink whatever I want and it's fine. And I know that's probably works for you as well, but I do keep it 300 or less. So Alani Nu say they're 200 milligrams. And all I had other than that today was a small cup of instant coffee, which is not very much caffeine. Instant coffee has like the least you could have in coffee. So I'm not going to have a regular coffee today because I had that drink. But I'll show you guys my other drink. Other Alani Nu, because I don't know if you guys have tried it. It's just like something fun. I mean, it's obviously not something that I would drink like, you know, every day. But just because I am a coffee drinker, coffee is my favorite. But I think it's over here actually. Yeah. So, but it was really good. It was like way better, I think. Manny likes Red Bull. It was way better than Red Bull or anything like that. The other flavor, so they're kind of pricey, but honestly, I feel like energy drinks are just pricey like that. They're $2.69 each. So probably better if you could find like a little case or something, but I didn't see anything like that. So the other one that I got is Tropsicle. So it looks like it would be kind of like Dreamsicle kind of thing. like a tropical flavored or something. But there's actually only 10 calories in these, which is incredibly low for a drink like this. There's no added sugars, and basically there's 0 sugar. So that's like literally 0 sugar. I'm sure there's like obviously, I think it said there was sucralose. Yeah, so it's like basically like a fake sugar, but so it does say naturally flavored. Anyway, I know these are supposed to be a little better for you than like your typical energy drink would be. If you're an energy drink lover, you might want to try it. I'll just drink them on occasion like I am, you know. I'll have this one probably tomorrow or something. But yeah, it's just like a fun little treat. They tasted really good. I liked it a lot. So I actually liked it a lot more than I expected. And then at Walmart, I'll show you what we got too. Put this in the fridge. So we went into Walmart because Manny wanted to get cutting boards. You guys saw last vlog, we were cooking Green Chef meals. I think that's when he realized we needed like real cutting boards. We just had like plastic little things, but not like actual cutting boards. So we got those. They're in there, like just wooden. I can show you before I end this, but I also had Manny pick these up for me when I went to go change Zion's diaper, because for some reason, I don't know what it is, guys, I sometimes see things, and even if I've never tried it before, I like can't stop thinking about it until I try it. I like want, kind of like with the Alani Nu. I like wanted to try that so badly. I think I just get influenced, you know, by like social media, and I'm like, oh, that like the packaging on Alani Nu made it look good. I don't know. I know that's crazy. That's why they do that. Just felt like it looked good, and they are really good. But I saw these last time I was in Walmart, just in a small bag. Man, I got the regular pack, but this is the red velvet cookies. I'm not like obsessed with red velvet or anything. I don't know why I wanted it, but they're really good. I've been in a cookie phase. And then I got the e.l.f. lip lacquer. It was like $3, and it was a pretty color. It's wild rose. I have it on my lips right now. Really moisturizing. We got some floss. These are my favorite kind. Like, I pretty much only use these little pick floss. They're so much easier for me. I have weird teeth. They're really close together, so those are easier for me to use. Some of this I don't even know. Manny picked it up. This Crest 3D White toothpaste. And then Manny picked up some candles, because he said he got some candles. I think they were on, probably on sale. Were they on sale, Manny? Yeah, they were on clearance. The pants I'm wearing were on clearance, too. I'll show you those. I got pajama pants that are so cozy. But anyway, that smells good. Peppermint and cream. It's really pretty too. That's so nice. I really like that. It's like almost like a peppermint vanilla kind of scent. This I've smelled and I really like this. Alpine Forest. It's like that Christmas tree kind of smell to me. Like that piney, woodsy smell. I love smells like that, so that's great. And then, my first time smelling these. I think you picked them up. Salted caramel butterscotch. That smells just like you would imagine. Salted caramel butterscotch to smell. So those are like some little clearance candles. I love scents and things like that. And once the candle burns down, I always just scrape out the rest of the wax and put it in our wax melt. I got a wax melt, like wax cubes the other day when my sister was in town, went in this like boutique. And I got wax cubes that are roasted espresso scented. Oh my gosh, so delicious. I'm like obsessed. I was so excited. They had a cold brew one too. They smelled amazing. Coffee is my favorite scent. But then I got these pajama pants that are like jogger style pajama pants. And they're so cozy. They were just on clearance. They were $5. And I'm needing to get rid of some of my old pajamas because honestly, a lot of them don't fit me anymore. I'm getting like texts. My sister started a group on Facebook Messenger, so but I'm needing to get rid of some of my old pajama pants, or pajamas in general, just because honestly they cut into my belly a lot now. I'm just bigger than I used to be, and so of course, I mean obviously my belly particularly is like a lot bigger than it used to be from just pregnancy and, you know, C-section and all of that. I still have like a little where my scar is, it's just like bigger in that area and stuff. It may always be that way. So I need to kind of size up on some of my pajamas, and some of mine are still like smalls, which I have not worn small in a long time anyway. So I wanted to get a new pair. These are mediums, but at Walmart they're like 7, 8, but, or 8, 10, I think 8 to 10, yeah. but they're like these little cozy, and they're the same on the inside, which I love, like really cozy and soft. So put those on the second I walked through the door. But yeah, anyway, we're just gonna kind of hang out. I need to clean the house today and do a few things. Like I said, we're off work today. I do need to work. I have to do some things for Night of Worship is this weekend, so I'm gonna have to do a few things for that today. This wig, by the way, it's a new one that I got from Amazon, and it's like, I really like it. It feels like my hair felt. It's almost like you wouldn't even be able to tell by just feeling this that it's a wig. So I have it pulled back to the side, but it's really nice. You crawling for us? Crawl, crawl. Crawl, crawl, crawl. I love you so much. Yeah. This is his little cat and Jack. I guess the baby monitor's right next to the microphone and it's loud, so that's probably what you're hearing. But his little cat and Jack. They're actually pajamas, but I feel like they look just like a little cozy sweatsuit or something. So he wore them all day today. They're so comfy. They're actually very similar to what my pajama pants feel like. They feel basically the same. They're just really soft and cozy, so that's what he wore. And they're a cow print, which you can ask my family, ever since I was little I've always been like a huge fan of that print. These are 18-month pajamas, so I mean obviously he has some room to grow, but not that much room. He's definitely not going to be wearing them when he's 18 months old. He's a big boy. One of the women in Walmart said that today, that she's like, how old is he? And I said 6 months, and she's like, he's a good sized 6-month-old. He definitely is a good sized 6-month-old. We compare him at church to like 9-month-olds and 1-year-olds and everything, and literally most of the time you can't tell the difference, or he's bigger. So he's so big. I'd say he's always probably going to be, I mean I don't know, but I'd say he's probably always going to be like Manny, like a tall, like bigger muscular guy. I'd say that's how he's gonna be. You think you're gonna be like, Daddy? Yeah, I think so. He wants to walk. He's like determined that he's just gonna stand up and take off. So he may just do that one of these days. You never know. I'd say it won't be long. He's just the happiest guy too. He's so happy. Oh yeah. You showing off a little bit? Show him your tricks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Take some steps. Ready? Go on. He's too busy looking at himself to take steps. Oh yeah. I cannot believe how big he is. People always say that. The woman in the bathroom was like, enjoy it now because they grow up like so fast. And she said she had like several kids. She said how many, I don't remember, but it was quite a few. And it's like everybody keeps telling me that, which is, I can already tell that's so true. Even looking back on his newborn pictures, that's like crazy that he's already this big. Alright, we're back at you with real hair. And it's kind of Alexa, kitchen lights on. Okay. I'm going to show you guys really quickly. I am meal prepping a little bit for Zion. So I've been telling you guys we're kind of doing, like, I want to do baby-led weaning. I'm nervous about baby-led weaning, so we've been mashing things up, and I've been inching my way toward baby-led weaning. I just needed to ease into it. Made me nervous. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually wonderful. It's actually a recommended thing to do by a lot of people. Our pediatrician recommended baby-led weaning. He said it's fine if I mash it up. He just recommended giving real foods. He said it doesn't really matter how I do it, just that they're real foods. That's really important. What he means by that is not canned, like prepackaged baby food. He basically said nothing's wrong with that food. It's just that typically babies who do baby-led weaning, where they eat real food. Like this is avocado, it's frozen, but like an actual avocado. He loves avocados. I need to put this one in the fridge actually, or freeze it because it's getting soft. You know how avocados are. It's like 10 minutes of it being ripe and then it's just bad. But so anyway, probably freeze that one here in a little while. But I have this frozen avocado that he loves to eat, and I actually put it a lot of the time. I put it in these, so this goes in here. These are just tip feeders. You guys probably see these a lot. I made the breast milk popsicle with these too. But like little feeders, they're from Amazon. And I put frozen avocado in here. It's great for teething, but it just kind of comes out in little holes. Avocado works really well in this, and I put like bananas and stuff too. So he really enjoys that. You don't have to do it frozen. I do it frozen just because I think he's, I know he's teething. So I do that because of that reason. But anyway, I am doing some meal prep, and the doctor said, like, he's a nurse practitioner, pediatric nurse practitioner, told us that like it would be really beneficial to keep doing what we're doing, just to give regular foods. They're less picky eaters typically if they start out with regular food instead of baby food. He said he saw that with his own kids, that his youngest, they did baby-led weaning where they gave her regular food, or him, I think you might have said her. And then the other kids that he has, they didn't do that. They did baby foods, and the other kids are more picky, and that kid that they did baby-led weaning with is not picky. We'll try anything. So I honestly think it's easier to do it this way. I know a lot of people think it's a lot of work, but really we just give him what we're eating. Like with the salmon, I didn't put seasoning or anything on it. A lot of people say that's fine to do as well. I am kind of steering clear of that right now. I don't want too much salt, too much added stuff. I try to keep it pretty plain. But if I'm eating something and it has a little something on it and he wants to buy it, I do give it to him. I just don't give him a lot. But anyways, so right now I'm prepping. This is way too big of a container, but I just couldn't reach the other one, so it's just gonna work for right now. I made some salmon, which he's never had. Salmon is a top allergen. He has had eggs, which he's not showing any allergic reaction to right now, but they can show allergic reaction anytime. It doesn't have to be the first time. I learned that recently. So, you know, always watching that. But I am gonna try salmon with him. As you can see, it's a very small amount, because salmon is a top allergen, and I want to watch it closely, and it's recommended to give very little bit of salmon at first. And so also I have a piece of frozen avocado that it'll thaw out when I give it to him, and I'm gonna mix it with the salmon. It was recommended online to do it that way. So I'm gonna do that, and then he's gonna have sweet potatoes. I'm gonna try to, now in the past probably 2 days, he's become really interested in food, whereas before, I mean, he would eat it when I gave it to him, but he didn't necessarily show a lot of interest. He kind of did when we had stuff, but now the past few days, probably because we've been giving him more as well of what we have, he's been wanting what we have, and he, like a little bit ago, wanted something out of his bowl. Like he wanted to eat something. He had a little bit of applesauce and baby cereal. So I'm gonna meal prep a few things, just because obviously with a 6-month-old, you can't just make him a sandwich real quick. I guess you could if you're real brave, but it's just a little bit more effort, obviously, to give them food, so I want to make sure that I have stuff ready. He loves sweet potatoes. That's something I feel comfortable with. Avocado, I feel comfortable with. Salmon, I'm honestly not real comfortable with right now. I don't think he will choke or anything, but the allergy part, obviously, is on my mind, so I just want to start him small with that. But I know it's good to start allergens early and often. That's what you're supposed to do. So frozen avocado, we just leave in a bag like this and leave it in there. He eats it frozen. I mean, avocado thaws out very fast. Like this is thawing out right now. So it doesn't stay frozen for very long. Once it's in his mouth, it really thaws out fast. But so that's kind of what we've been doing. We're boiling the sweet potatoes right now. I'm going to add like a chunk or two of sweet potatoes to this. Just because he's been eating more at a time too. He used to only eat a few bites of solids, but now he's like eating like a little bowl of stuff. Like he really wants it. And we're not cutting back bottles. He's still eating a lot of milk as well. We're just adding to it, which is what you're supposed to do. He will obviously start cutting back at some point, but right now he's not supposed to have any less milk. He still gets the majority of his nutrition from breast milk, but we're just adding these things. So in the mornings, and also tonight we did a little bit as well. We've been giving him this. We tried this at 4 months. If you've been around for a while, you remember. He was like okay with it. Like he didn't hate it, but he didn't love it. Now he loves it. It's rice cereal. He absolutely loved this. yesterday and today. He's been really enjoying that. So I think I'm going to try to add some fruit to this as well. But right now he's just having it plain mixed with breast milk, and he really likes it. So that's where we're at with eating. I'm feeling better now that he's getting more interested in food. With baby-led weaning, I'm, you know, giving him bigger pieces like avocado. I used to mash up, which obviously avocado is really soft anyway. But I've been, like yesterday, I just gave him some little pieces of avocado. Same thing with the salmon. I'm not going to puree it or anything. I've just cut it in little pieces. So, anyway, next time we get a banana, I'm going to try that and see if he likes that better. I don't think he liked the banana mashed up very much. So, that's kind of where we're at with eating. I said I was going to show the cutting boards, so they're just like these basic cutting boards. We didn't have anything like this, so we got from Walmart. But anyway, Zion's taking his last nap, or maybe he's going to sleep. Last night he went to bed at like 6:45 and slept through the night except for one waking until like 8 o'clock this morning. So maybe solids are making him sleep longer. I don't know. I know people say that's not a real thing, and that I think people just kind of think that happens because they get older and they start sleeping more, you know, start sleeping better as they get older, and that's also when they start solids. I don't know what the reason is, but he went to bed early last night and slept a really good amount of time. So we'll see what he does tonight. But anyway, thank you for watching today's vlog. We will see you in the next one. Remember, you're incredible. Jesus loves you. We'll see you later. Bye.